Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Dwayne McAllister, and this is my 3 cents. Thanks. So, on this channel, what I like to do is reach out to all of you and have a conversation with you about movies either that are coming out or movies that are out. So, every once in a while, I like to talk about TV shows, but not very common. I like to focus more so on the movies for the most part. So those of you that have never been here before, welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining. I hope you enjoy your time here. And those that are returning, I thank you for coming back and joining the conversation once again. So we're going to get into the conversation in just one moment. But what I want to do is ask one favor of you, which will be if you can just like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. That will be very helpful, very beneficial for me. And I appreciate it so much from the bottom of my heart to all of you. Thank you so much. So with that said, let's get into the movie. Thanks, I hit the mic. So I'm not going to talk about a movie today. I'm going to talk about an upcoming movie. I shouldn't say I'm not going to talk about a movie. I'm not going to talk about a released movie, but I'm going to talk about a movie that will be coming out a little bit over a week from now. The name of the movie that I'm going to talk about with all of you is Fight or Flight. Now, I had never heard of this movie until today, actually. I was watching YouTube, watching some different things, Pop the Balloon and Stevie Night and some other things on YouTube, and it popped up as an ad. So I was like, what is this? I only watched like the first maybe 4 or 5 seconds of it. And I was like, all right, Josh Hartnett is in a movie. It's some new movie coming out and it's called Fight or Flight. So I'm assuming it's an action movie. Let me go ahead and save this for my 3 cents. So here we are right now. So I really don't know much about this movie at all. Like I said, basically everything I know about the movie, I just said a second ago. It stars Josh Hartnett. And I saw that it's going to be rated R, so I didn't say that a second ago. But this is not my typical go-to that I like to talk about, which is horror movies. No, not at all. So this movie, it looks like they're saying it's going to be an action comedy. So hopefully that just means that it's an action movie that has a few comedic parts in it, like a one-liner here and there, versus an all-out comedy that has action in it. As long as it's done well, either one is good, because 21 Jump Street and 22 Jump Street, especially 22 Jump Street, hilarious. So just as long as it's done well, either one can work. So just to give a quick understanding of what this movie is going to be about, the premise says a mercenary takes on the job of tracking down a target on a plane, but must protect her when they're surrounded by people trying to kill both of them. So it seems that he's been assigned to follow somebody to keep them safe, and he gets found out. So now they're trying to take him out because he's her one defense. That's what it sounds like to me. So it sounds like it's really straightforward. It sounds like there's not too much creativity to it at all. But this is just a one sentence breakdown of what the whole storyline is. So, it begs the question, why is he a mercenary that's been assigned to this woman to keep her safe? Safe from what? What else is going into this to make her worth anything? So those are things that we're going to have to find out from watching the trailer and, more importantly, watching the movie. So, but let's see what we can find out from watching this movie right now. Oh, from watching this trailer right now. So if we can go ahead and just switch it on over and we'll get started watching the trailer.
What am I doing here, Catherine?
We're tracking a high-value target.
The ghost is a black hat terrorist.
Deliver the mark to us alive, you get your life back.
We have a big problem.
There isn't a country in the Western Hemisphere that doesn't have a bounty on the ghost's head.
Are you telling me that plane is full of killers?
Rough night?
Dang.
open the door.
1 second!
You're looking for someone that's on this plane.
And other people are looking too.
Right. Can you find me something to change into?
Who hired you? You're not even sober.
Getting way closer than I'd like to be. If I bring you ghost and alive, I'm free.
Trying to help you.
Now, these people are paid a lot of money for first-class service, and I cannot have them disturbed.
Stop! Please!
Someone's put a hit on him.
What the? Start going through the luggage. There must be something we can use as weapons. Oh, yeah.
The security of millions is at stake.
Well, all right. So I don't know about y'all, but that looks crazy. That movie, like, it's gonna be wild as heck. So first of all, ever since I saw Lucky Number 11 back in, I don't know when this came out, about 2004, 2005 ish. Ever since I saw that movie, I've been a fan of Josh Hartnett. I think that he's a good actor. I haven't seen him in a whole lot of stuff. I most recently saw him last summer in the M. Night Shyamalan movie, Trap. And honestly, that movie wasn't as good as what I hoped it to be. You know, I just realized it's dark in here. That's a lot better. So, that movie wasn't as good as what I hoped it would be. I am one of the few people that are actually a big M. Night Shyamalan fan. I've seen everything that he's made except for, I fell asleep on The Lady in the Water, and Old. Those two movies I fell asleep on. Not because I didn't want to see them, but because I just got tired when I was watching them. Because Lady in the Water, that one was kind of like, okay, I'll see it if and when I see it. But Old, I was waiting on that movie to come out, and then when it dropped, me and my girlfriend went and saw it about, what was it, 3 years ago, and I was just tired. So I saw the gist of the movie. I know what the twist was, because, you know, he always has a twist in all his movies. Like,
what a twist!
So I saw the twist, but it's just, I need to watch it over again. I need to watch Lady in the Water over again also. But that's the last movie I saw Josh Hartnett in. He was in that. So now he's in this, in like Lucky Number 11, he's playing an action role. And the second I saw from the producers of John Wick, already was interested to see what else is there. What else is there to expect in this movie? Because John Wick, those are great movies. If you like action movies, John Wick movies are the way to go. So the fact that the producers of John Wick did this, all right. So, but watching this movie, it really made me think of the movie Bullet Train that came out a couple of years ago with Brad Pitt. Who else was in that movie? Brian Tyree Henry. Yeah, you know, I can never remember his first name. But he's starting to do, like, he's starting to get more and more roles and everything. I'm proud of him. Even though I was disappointed that he was kissing on a man in the in that one Marvel movie, The Eternals. He's been getting more roles and everything. It also had Zazie Beetz in it, which I really wish that she could get better roles because I like her a lot. She had a great role in Joker. It wasn't a big role, but I appreciated her role in the movie. So I'm getting off topic a little bit, but this movie really makes me think of Bullet Train. It's just you're in a confined space, you're in a vehicle. So just like this one, you're on an airplane and all this stuff is going down. On Bullet Train, you're on a train and all this stuff is going down. You have to fight all of these people that are trying to take you out for one reason or another. I think in Bullet Train, they were trying to get information off of this one guy's laptop or something like that. I only saw it one time. It was a good movie. It was a good, fun movie. I only saw it the one time. I think they were trying to get information off of this guy's laptop. And then all of these other spies and assassins and other type villains were on the train trying to get the same whatever it was. Same thing with this right here on this movie. They're all trapped together in an airplane, and all of these assassins and villains and hitmen and all these people, they're all apparently trying to kill this one girl, and it's up to the one guy to fight all of them so that way she doesn't lose her life for whatever the reason might be. At least that's what it seems like to me from watching this movie. So it looks like it's going to be a very fun movie. I love my horror movies, but movies that have good action in them, whether it's guns or good hand-to-hand combat, whatever the case is, this is the movie that I'm looking forward to. There's some other movies that I've seen are coming out soon, and those movies are like kind of like, you know, I probably like to see those. You know, check them out at the very least. But this is one that I will be looking forward to. So it will be showing in theaters. I don't know when I'll be able to see this movie. It'd be great if I could see it in theaters, but I don't know. But it will be in theaters. It'll be coming out May 9th. It stars Josh Hartnett. It's going to be rated R. And it just looks like it's going to be a good time, y'all. So I'm really curious about this movie. I'm curious about if any of you are going to see the movie. Like if you have seen the movie by the time you see this video, what were your thoughts on the movie? Let me know in the comments. If you didn't like it, if you did like it, you know, just share. Let's keep the conversation going. So I think that's a good spot to wrap up this video. I don't want to go on for too long, but before we get out of here, I just want to ask one more time if you could do me the favor of liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. The biggest thing you could do for me is just one click of a button, subscribe. That's what I would really love. You don't have to do the other three. I would like it, but you don't have to do the other three. But if you could just subscribe for me, that in itself would mean a whole lot to me, more than the other ones. So I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say, I appreciate you. Thank you. And we're gonna call it a wrap right here. So once again, this is my 3 cents. My name is Dwayne McAllister, and I thank you all so much for joining me in this video. Thanks.